question to you.
Go ahead.
And you said, no, you guys don't. And I said, no, this is a place.
No,
You're my brothers.
I don't generalize Africans, no.
Exactly.
Africa's too big to generalize.
You look like an Igbo boy. You look like an Igbo boy. You don't travel. I mean, I travel. You go back to West Africa. No, they ain't gonna know all of you. Too. You travel too. You go to West Africa before?
All over, man. I've been real.
If you go to West Africa, you look like a Yoruba boy. I know the tribes. They came, took part of your fathers and your brothers, took part of the Igbo tribes, took part of the Senegalese, took part of the Ghanaians.
Yeah, of course.
Till today, they remain there. Olaudah Kriano. He's an African. They took him and his sister. They left his other siblings there.
Yes, sir.
And they left his father there.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
are you going to say, oh, Olaudah's father is not an Israelite?
No, there's still
Olaudah
Israelites
is an
in
Israelite.
Africa, yeah.
They're Israelites in Africa.
Yeah.
Now, the tribe,
They're still there. I can pull up a couple of Facebook.
they practice the same things. So the only problem I got, all the teachings of my brothers and all the camps, the only problem I have is the soft pride chant. The chart.
What's the problem with the chart?
Because you cannot put people in tribes. He is the one that's going to place us in our tribes. All you can do is teach.
Where is that in the Bible?
In Revelation, when it comes, it's going to put us in our tribes.
Here's the problem. Revelation 74. Revelation 74. Let me show you something. The Revelations is what tells you this chart. You know that? This chart is in Revelation. I'm going to show it to you. Go ahead. Give me the chart. Give me the sign. Go ahead.
The book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 4.
Read.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
Read on.
And there were sealed 144,000
144,000. Read.
of all the tribes.
Of all the tribes. Go ahead.
Of the children of Israel.
Hold on one second. Go ahead. Read that.
It
I
says,
have not heard that fame. Go ahead.
verse 5. Of the tribe of Judah.
Of the tribe of who?
Judah.
Judah is the so-called African American Negro.
No, you don't know that.
Of the tribe of Judah. I'm building
That's
the
what I'm
premise.
saying.
I'm showing you that this is going to tell you verbatim who the tribe of Judah is. Read that. Of the tribe of Judah, the so-called African American. Read.
Of the tribe of Judah were
Read.
sealed 12,000.
12,000. Go ahead.
Of the tribe of Reuben.
Who?
Reuben.
Who is Reuben according to this chart? The Seminole Indian. Read.
No, that's very
Hold on, listen. First off, you gotta listen, man.
You are not listening to
I know.
me.
I listen to you, and I listen to 100 brothers like you. You're not listening. Listen, you're not listening. No. Damn all that. Damn all that. You need to let a premise be built. Do you understand how a respectful dialogue works? Allow me to build my premise. The tribe of Judah, the so-called African American. The tribe of Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indian. Read.
It says, of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000.
We're sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Gad.
Gad, the so-called Native American Indian. Read.
Were sealed 12,000.
Now let me ask you a question. Judah, Gad, and Reuben, where do they dwell according to the chart?
The 10 tribes.
Hold on, no, I'm
together.
asking you a question.
They dwell together.
I asked you a question predicated upon the premise of this chart. Where do those three tribes
Northern tribes.
dwell?
They were the northern tribes.
No. I asked about Judah, Gad, and Reuben that were just named together. Right? Where do they dwell according to the chart? According to this.
According to this is not the right chart.
Hold on, I'm asking you
That's
a
what I'm
question.
saying.
I'm asking you a question.
And I'm answering your questions.
No. You're not answering my question.
The tribe of Judah.
No, I said
Gad.
according to this chart, not according to your brain.
This
According
chart
to
is
this
wrong.
chart.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm proving that this chart is right. And the reason why you won't answer the question is because it's exposing you
It is
trying
not
to
exposed.
criticize.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
No. I understand what you're saying fully.
Igbo tribe.
You do not understand.
You go to
Gad is
Igbo
the
land,
Igbo tribe. Gad is the
you will
Igbo
find
tribe. Why are there
Igbo.
Igbos claiming to be Judah, Levi, and Benjamin as
They
well?
are not
then?
claiming.
Yes, they are.
The
I
white
know
man
them
is
personally.
coming there and
It's
telling us
Igbos.
that we are
It's
Jews.
Igbos that learn from us and are in our camp in Africa right now. They're not saying they're Gadites.
Listen.
They're not.
Those Igbo
So you're a
people
liar.
No.
You're a liar.
Do you know
You're
the
a
sons
liar,
of God?
man.
Who are the sons of God?
Who are the sons of God?
Yeah.
The 12 tribes of Israel.
God.
Gad, the tribe of Gad?
No. God, yeah.
The tribe of Gad?
His sons,
the
his
tribe of
6
Gad
sons.
are predominantly the North American Indians.
God gave birth to Eri, Eleri,
Yes,
and
the
Arodi.
sons of Eri. I
You
know
go
all
to
of this.
Africa, you will find them called Eri.
Okay, did I say
Eleri
that they're not
and
Gadites?
Arodi.
Hold on, did I say that
So why are
they're
you
not
saying they're
Gadites?
North American Indians when they're in Africa?
Hold on. Does that mean that the people in Africa have a monopoly on the tribe of Gad?
According to the Bible,
I just asked you a question. I just asked you a question. No. I asked you a question.
Came to Africa,
I asked you a
Latin
question.
America.
I asked you a question.
Right.
Do the people in Igbo land have a monopoly on the tribe of Gad?
They don't.
They don't.
They don't
so
even
then,
know.
Hold on. So then
They don't know.
Hold on. So then how can
They're
the North
keeping the laws and
Americans
statutes
how can the
says.
North American Indians not be the tribe of Gad?
The tribe of Zebulon
if they do not
is very
have
close to the
if
tribe
they,
of
listen,
Gad,
man, you're
not
not
Nigeria.
listening, man. Give me Ecclesiastes 5:1. You're not listening, man.
I'm
You
trying
came
to.
up here to
I'm
talk.
trying to,
No,
yeah.
you're not trying to listen. Because every time I ask you a question, you can't even answer the question, man. All right? That's the problem. And if what you got is the truth, why can't you go on the corner and preach your doctrine and you raise up a camp? You can't because you're a coward and you don't know anything. Because I'm explaining it to you and you won't even listen to me, man. I asked you reason, not damn all that. I asked you reasonable questions and you insulted my intelligence multiple times since you walked up here. No, I've never insulted your intelligence, man.
We are brothers.
I know no damn all that. We are brothers shit, man. I ain't going for none of that. You're not going to come up here and disrespect nobody when I ask you a logical and reasonable question and you're not. Yes, you did. You disrespected my intelligence when I asked you a question and you don't answer my question and you play a game with my question.
I told you, God, Reuben, lead us together.
Hold on, but I asked you a specific question. I asked you a specific question, and you're not answering it, man. So if you're going to come up here and have a discussion, be reasonable. I'm going to answer every question that you ask me, and I expect you to answer every question that I ask you. So I asked you a question. I read Revelation, the 7th chapter, where it said Judah, Gad, and Reuben. Have you ever seen Judah, Gad, and Reuben named together?
Have you ever?
Hold on, brother. I'm having an A and B conversation. I'm having an A and B conversation. No, you're not going to finish it because I'm having a question.
Right.
Two men are having a conversation. You don't just come in and butt into that. Who taught you your manners, man?
Who said it?
So now go ahead. Go ahead.
Tell me who said this. And I can show you historically.
Listen.
Listen.
Have you been drinking today?
Seth is
Have
in
you been
Africa.
drinking today?
No.
Have you been drinking today?
Seth is in
Have you been
Africa,
drinking
okay?
today? You
Seth
drunk off
rules
the
at the
something.
Egyptian
You drunk
Right,
off
it's in
the
Africa.
something.
Don't worry about
All
it.
right, that's fine. So now listen.
Gad
Have you
and
ever
Reuben.
seen Gad, Judah, and Reuben named together?
You go look that up.
Have you ever seen? That's the question I'm asking. No,
There
you
was
have
no
not, right?
God.
So according to the chart, not according to your, according to the chart now, where did Gad, Judah, and Reuben live? According to this chart, according to this chart.
I don't know anything about this.
You don't know anything? How you gonna say the chart is wrong if you don't know nothing about it?
I know where the tribe of Ephraim are right now.
Hold on. Nobody's denying where the tribe of Ephraim is. Everybody knows the Yoruba are the tribe of Ephraim. But guess what? Where were Yoruba brought to in slavery? To Puerto Rico. So when I say the Puerto Rican or the Ephraimite, I'm saying the same thing that you're saying.
Right.
So you're missing a ring. Hold on. White Puerto Ricans. Who are white Puerto Ricans?
The Spaniards.
A Spaniard is not an Israelite.
Right.
That's an Edomite. Everybody knows that. But there's not just black and white Puerto Ricans.
All right.
There's indigenous Taino Indian Puerto Ricans. So who are the Taino
ones
Indians?
brought on slave ship or the ones who were native?
Well, the ones that were native, and they were taken in slave ships first before anybody was taken from Africa in slave ships.
Right.
The first people on slave ships were Taino Indians. It's a historical fact. Granted, Taino Indians were put on slave ships from Puerto Rico and sent to Spain. That was the beginning of the transatlantic slave trade. That's history. Right? That's undisputed. That's the start of the transatlantic slave trade.
So, which was not the migration from, whatever they call it,
The very strict. First off, modern science even disqualifies that theory.
Right.
That's one that has some of the most holes in it out of any theory. But I'm not even going to deal with the migration. I'm just dealing with slavery, right? The Taino Indian was the first people to be put on boats and sold in slavery with the transatlantic, the middle passage. They were the very first ones, right? There were three ways, right? Europe, Africa, America, right? Boom, boom, boom. They were the first ones, right? But now, let's go here now. Now I'm making a point. Judah, Gad, and Reuben. Matter of fact, you have the scripture first.
The book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 7.
And give me diverse of Ephraim. Go ahead.
Blame not
Blame not, read.
before thou hast examined the truth.
You have to fully examine the truth. And what I'm saying is, know the 12 tribes aren't just on this sign, and know the 12 tribes just aren't in Africa. We're spread throughout the four corners, so we're both. And we have brothers that's in Asia. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We have people all over the world. But this chart, hold on, this chart.
Others feel like you're giving their inheritance to these people.
These people have a right to that inheritance because it's their inheritance as well. But here's
As
what
long
I'm
as
saying.
they're saying they're in Africa also, right?
I'm not saying that they're not in Africa also.
So why can't we propagate those things too?
Hold on, but here's what we have to understand. We're in the Americas. The predominant people that I'm going to encounter in the Americas are black, Hispanic, Native Indian. I'm not always encountering our brothers from Africa. There's somebody that's got to be raised up in Africa to teach our brothers in Africa and bring them together. Because we got to do what we have to do, just like Paul was sent to who? The Gentile, right? The brothers who didn't know. And Peter was sent to the brothers who were already in the know. So you have certain brothers who sent to certain segments of society. You see what I'm saying? Right. So you may have some brothers say Africa. Them brothers don't understand. What them one they say Africa come from Leo Sapiens Africana. That's a lie. Right. We know that that's not true. He got that name from conquering it, not vice versa, right? But brothers have been misled. So some brothers, that's not their area of expertise. For me studying, I understand. I did a reverse. I took this transatlantic slave trade. I looked at it in reverse, right? If we're the Israelites and we came on slavery, then whatever tribes was coming on them boats, they got to be the Israelites, right? So my family comes from Haiti. We come back from the Iwe, that's in Benin, Togo, right? So boom.
Your father's black?
Yes, sir. Right? They come from Benin, Togo, right? So we understand. I understand all that. Then you have other tribes, the Mandi, the Fula, etc. We know the tribes. So I'm not denying brothers in Africa, and I'm not denying brothers. I'm saying we all are Israelites.
What I'm saying is that
no, we deal with brothers in Africa. We have brothers in Africa who heard it from us.
Hey, Ephraim is here. So why are you giving Ephraim to Puerto Ricans?
Well, Puerto Ricans
in Africa.
Listen, Puerto Ricans
You're taking my heritage to them.
No, Puerto Ricans is Ephraimites the same way they are Ephraimites. Nobody is not an Ephraimite. So finish this read.
It says, blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first.
You gotta understand. We gotta understand the full scope of what's happened to the nation of Israel. Read.
And then rebuke.
Then we rebuke, right? So now you got the verse real quick. No. I want the verse of Ephraim. All right. No. I don't need nothing. It's in Chronicles. I'm going into the history because we have to understand what happened, right? We have to understand what happened, how you have tribes in Africa, tribes in America, tribes all over, right? So we're going to show it to you in Scripture. It's in Chronicles, I think. It's going to say diverse of Ephraim. Diverse, D-I-V-E-R-S, not with the E at the end. Diverse. It's the Old English way of spelling it. If you can get it from it. It's going to say diverse. I want to say it's 31 because it's dealing with Hezekiah. When Hezekiah had his battle. First time you
know what I'm saying is if you find another African brother with a chart, it says the tribe of Judah, Igbo, the tribe of Ephraim, Yoruba.
That's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
That's not a problem.
That's not right.
No, but that's not a problem because his chart is pertaining to Africa. This chart is pertaining to the Americas.
We are brothers.
Of course. You said what?
Put a stroke. Yoruba.
Listen, but we ain't got but so much room. But listen. Hold on. But I do have a chart like that. We have multiple charts like that. We have a hand one, a card one, and we have multiple ones, right? But again, I'm walking around in Dallas. I'm seeing my brothers, Negroes. I'm seeing Mexicans. I'm seeing Central Americans, and that's what it goes.
When they see these things,
no, I understand.
like, yo, what are you saying?
Listen, every African that's been able to come. Hold on, brother. Every African that's came up here and identified himself as a tribe that's a part of Israel, we've let that brother know. We've never denied the brother. You see what I'm saying? Sakari, right? You got what I need? You got to go ahead.
You don't say Ephraim. It says, Second Chronicles 30 and 11.
There we go. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, diverse
of who?
Of Asher,
read on.
And Manasseh and of Zebulun humbled themselves.
Right, go ahead.
Came to Jerusalem.
So you had various of the northern tribes that was in the north, but they were humbling themselves and they were coming to Jerusalem because they knew you had to worship the Most High at Jerusalem. Right. So then when they come and cleave to us of the south, and we get ran into Africa during 70 AD, then they came with us. So and then they get left alone for centuries, right? And they reproduce, and now they become great people, right? But you go to let's go to Nigeria, and you have another tribe. What's the Hausa tribe? They want to oppress the Igbo. You see what I'm saying? Right. So you see what I'm saying? So I'm familiar. I know that
I know the oppression the Igbos are facing right now.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28 verse whatever. They're going through it right now.
It's true.
The Hausas hate us. The Yorubas are here, not there. The Yorubas, most of them are from the tribe of Ephraim. Yes, if you want to know a Yoruba, if you want to know a tribe from Ephraim, you go to the Bible, Judges 12 and 3.
Jeroboam.
They could not pronounce the word Shibboleth.
Yeah.
You go to a whole community in the Yoruba land, all of them have the same problem, the least problem. They can't pronounce SH. They cannot pronounce CH.
Yeah.
Not one person.
The whole tribe.
The whole tribe. So if you go to the Bible and see the tribe of Ephraim, and you go to Nigeria and see these particular Yoruba people having the same problem to this day, that you see the tribe of Ephraim.
Right.
You go to Igbo land, you hear Aleri, and Arodi, the children of Gad. They are there. My mom is from Zebulon. You flip the Z, put it back to the end. Those are the elders. The elders of my town are called Izil. And the people of the town are called children of Judah. There is a state in Nigeria, Igbo tribe. The state is called Abia. The son of Judah. The son of Judah's name was Abia. And the people there call themselves.
Well, the same way Yoruba goes back to the word Jeroboam.
Some Yorubas are Canaanites.
Of course, the Canaanites, we all got ran out together. So they amongst us.
So I keep telling them, who sold us? Those people who sold us, call them out. Those are the Africans you should call out. If you say Africa, you're putting the Nigerians, the Ghanaians, the Liberians together. Call the Egyptians, call the Ethiopians, call the Libyans. Right. Call them out. But there are my brothers in Africa right now. People are like, okay, why are they calling us Africa? Why are they hating on us? You said they came to our land, stole our brothers, brought them here. And if there's a saying we say in Igbo land, you will go and you will come. All of you that have gone, my father, my brother that have gone, will come back to us. For 400 years, they've been saying the same.